What's going on, y'all? It's your boy No Credit, and I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like these. That being said, let's get into it. I can't wait for this Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez just to fight, just to say, I told you so. People swear they know boxing. They come on my channel every single day talking smack. Canelo's gonna do this. Canelo by whatever he wants. Canelo by body shot. Canelo by this. Canelo by that. It just makes no sense. I don't understand what people watch. Either they haven't watched Bud Crawford fight, or they just don't understand what they be watching. I'm trying to figure out which one is it. Because so many questions when it comes to these people that speak on this fight. Like, which one is it? Can y'all check the boxes for me and tell me which one is it? Either y'all don't watch Crawford fight, or y'all don't know what skills is in boxing. Who has the better skills? Guys, honestly, I feel bad for Canelo Alvarez in this fight. This is a fight a guy like Terence Crawford gets motivated for. And when Crawford's motivated for a fight, I don't care how big you are. Sheesh. I don't care how big you are. Bud Crawford is coming to take your head off. Bro, boxing is about skills, bro. Y'all keep talking the size thing. And then the size that y'all keep mentioning, there's not a very significant size difference. At least when a guy is bigger, he's taller with longer reach. You know what I'm saying? But you can't just say size and the guy isn't like that much bigger than the other guy. What, Canelo come to the ring 10, 20 pounds bigger than Bud? What do that mean? That don't mean nothing. What did Kell Brook say when Kell Brook fought Bud Crawford? He said, I'm going to rehydrate. I'm going to be 180. Kell Brook, I want people to understand what I'm saying, bro. Kell Brook is a naturally bigger man than Canelo Alvarez. Just because a fighter chooses to fight in a higher weight class doesn't mean he's bigger than guys in smaller weight classes. These guys choose not to cut weight. And some guys choose to cut weight. I'm talking about the guys in the higher weight classes. Sean Porter said it best. Most fighters are like 20 pounds bigger than the weight class they're fighting at. Some fighters are 40 to 50 pounds bigger than the weight class they're fighting at. For example, David Benavidez. What did David Benavidez tell us? What did he tell us? He told us he cuts 27 pounds first. Then he cuts another 20 pounds. That's 47. David Benavidez. Then almost at the end of the camp, he has to only cut 10 more pounds. Are you serious, bro? 57 pounds. The man is cutting almost 60 pounds just to make weight. Like, what's going on, bro? Almost 60 pounds just to make weight. And people don't understand how boxing works, bro. Do you know a lot of these guys are cutting a lot of weight just to make weight? They're cutting a lot of weight, bro. They don't need to do that. These dudes are cutting a lot of weight just to make weight. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. They're cutting all this weight, bro. Damn, 60 pounds for David Benavidez. It makes sense why Canelo don't want to fight him, because like, you 60 pounds bigger than the competition, bro. That's not fair. That's like Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk all over again. Except Tyson Fury, he was only like 40 pounds bigger than Usyk. But 60 pounds, that's another 20. Damn, David Benavidez is crazy, bro. That's wild. But look at Sebastian Fondora. How much weight do he cut? He's at 154. 2 weight classes smaller than where Benavidez was at before. Yeah, I don't know how these dudes do it, bro. I really don't know. Man, 6'6", fighting at 154 makes no sense. But, guys, weight don't win fights. Skills do. Skills pays the bills. You understand what I'm saying? Skills pays the bills. Canelo Alvarez is in a lot of trouble, bro. A lot of trouble. A lot of you listen to Jamal Charlo, a casual fangirl who knows nothing about boxing, shouldn't even be speaking on it, shouldn't have an opinion on boxing. A lot of these fighters don't know shit about boxing. They're just fortunate enough to be in the sport themselves and compete at a high level. That don't mean they truly understand the sport. They don't understand the sport. A lot of these guys don't take the time out of their day to really truly study the sport. So it's hard for them to really understand the sport. When you study the sport, you watch the sport every day in and out. These dudes got their life they want to live too. They don't want to be all about boxing 24/7. They only about boxing when they got to go to camp. Then when you got guys like me who study the sport 24/7, talk about the sport every single day. You feel me? That's all I think about and talk about, all I post about. That means I've seen these situations before. I know who has the better skills. What I'm saying is, boxing fans need to understand what they're watching, bro. Come on, let me give y'all some substance real quick. I can't just talk about it and not provide some substance, right? Okay, Bud Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. Let's break it down. And I said, don't talk about Charlo, because Charlo's an idiot. He said his brother was slow and all of that. But his brother made a mistake. His brother bulked up. Crawford's not bulking up. That's what boxing fans are saying. He's bulking up and shit. You think Crawford don't know how to move up in weight? He don't need to bulk up. He don't need to bulk up. He's already a grown man, meaning like he already weigh around that weight class. He don't need to bulk up. He needs to cut the weight properly. He don't need to bulk up. He needs to cut the weight properly. The nutrition got to be on point. You understand what I'm saying? His nutrition has to be on point. He doesn't need to bulk up. It's all about his nutrition, guys. It's not about him bulking up like stupid. Come on, the Charlos piss me off. Like little Charlo bulking up. What are you bulking up trying to be bigger than somebody? That's the stupidest thing. Why are you trying to be bigger than the guy that you're fighting? Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't you think that's going backwards, bro? Like, that's throwing the fight. That's literally throwing the fight. Charlo, I gotta do another video. Charlo's an idiot. His brother said he bulked up for Canelo. You don't gotta bulk up, bro. You're already big. You're huge. What are you trying to bulk up for? All you had to do is just cut a few pounds and make 168. You bulking up. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard when it comes to boxing. When I heard Charlo's brother talk about the fight with Canelo, I'm like, yo, the Charlo brothers are retarded. That's how I feel about the situation. The Charlo brothers are idiots. Why is your brother even bulking up? That's stupid. You're taking away your advantages. You're supposed to be the smaller man. Why are you trying to be the bigger man? So that was the stupidest game plan. Whoever told little Charlo to bulk up is an idiot. Maybe it was himself. Because, it had to be himself because he's never moved up in weight before. So he don't know how to do it. He's been at 47 his whole career. I'm at 54 his whole career. He's never moved up. His brother's moved up. He's the one that chooses to cut all that weight. So because it makes sense now. Because he never moved up in weight, right, guys? Because he has never moved up in weight. So he didn't know what to do. I got to do another video about Charlo because that's what his brother said, bro. what Charlo brother said is ridiculous, bro. Bulk up. Why are you trying to bulk up and be bigger than Canelo Alvarez, bro? Why are you trying to bulk up and be bigger than Canelo Alvarez? And you're supposed to be the smaller man in the fight. So you trying to be the bigger man in the fight. You were trying to be the bigger man in the fight, which makes no sense at all. It makes no sense at all. I don't know why he did that. I have no idea why he did that. That was the stupidest thing he could ever do, bulking up. But anyway, let me give y'all some substance like I was saying. Like I was saying, let me give y'all some substance when it comes to this fight. The faster man in this fight is going to be Crawford. Crawford don't need to bulk up. He moved up in weight before. Charlo don't know how to move up in weight. That's why he bulked up, try to be bigger than Canelo. How you trying to be bigger than a guy that's supposed to be bigger than you? You're moving up in weight, but you're bulking up. It makes no sense. Anyway, Crawford is the fastest. He's the faster man, quicker man, and he's a combination puncher. Charlo don't throw combinations like that. Charlo only throw combinations when you're hurt. What Charlo does, he throws 1-2s a lot. Or 1-2-3. That's all he does. He don't mix it up with all the great uppercuts we like to see. Overhand rights. Like, his jab variety is not even all that. He don't have a nice jab variety. He has just a basic jab. I'm talking about both Charlos. They got basic jabs. You know, everybody say, oh, Charlo got one of the best jabs in boxing. The shit is basic. He doesn't. If he's fighting a fighter with great IQ, that fighter will pick him apart because he's doing the same thing over and over again. Once he throw that jab, you catch it and you come right over the top. It's over. You catch that jab and shoot. Or you time that jab and catch him with a nice hook. You time that jab, bro. It's a wrap for Charlo. Before that jab lands, you catching him every time. Because he does the same jab over and over. You can take that jab away from him. People don't understand boxing. When they watch boxing, they don't understand what's going on. Crawford is just too cerebral. He has too much tools in his toolbox. You understand what I'm saying? The Charlo brothers, man, they don't know shit about boxing. And most boxing fans don't know shit about boxing. Canelo Alvarez is in a lot of trouble, guys. He's in a lot of trouble versus Terence Crawford. This September, Canelo's in a lot of trouble. Crawford has better footwork, speed, timing, IQ. I'll give Canelo head movement. Crawford got a pretty solid head movement. Overall, Crawford got the better defense because your defense is your footwork. You know, I mean, when you look at the boxes, Crawford checks all the boxes, bro. I don't understand. Canelo has those too. I'm not saying Canelo don't have those. He has those. But Crawford is better at it. That's what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying he doesn't have it. He have the same thing. Both of you guys could do the same thing, but one guy could do it better. It's what boxing fans is not understanding when I'm breaking this fight down. Canelo could jab. Canelo could throw a combination, but Crawford throws better combinations. You understand what I'm saying? The only thing Canelo's lacking is cutting the ring off. And right now he's lacking his hunger. Crawford is more motivated. He's more hungry. Crawford got more dog. We haven't seen Canelo bite down in a long time. So right now, we got to give Crawford a dog. He still has that dog in him. The grit. Come on, bro. This is a bad matchup for Canelo, bro. I'm telling you, people. I can't wait till September, bro. I'm tired of driving around in the same car. I need a new car. I'm taking all bets, man. You people that don't know shit about boxing, come on, please put your money where your mouth is. Don't come in my comment section and troll me. Just bet me the bread, bro. Bet me the bread. And I'll cook you for the bread, like Bud said to Earl. It's your boy No Credit. I'm out.